We have called it perfectly blended family. Our view of it is that it's perfect in every way, shape, or form, with the flaws and all. My name is Desiree. My experience of being a mom of 18 is definitely a huge responsibility, and it's a huge blessing. So for us, the end goal is honestly that we're raising the next generation. So I was a single mom before my husband and I, had children and grew our family. But I was 16 and pregnant, and I got emancipated, and I was going to college and kind of started my life young. I did have him right after I turned 17. And then I had my other daughter when I was 18. And then I was with my son's dad for about 5 years. It was just after I had him that my husband and I met. So we actually got married 28 days later. I told him that it was my dream to have a big family. And that's something I kind of missed out on. That's something he wanted to give me. And so he's never not given it to me. We already had 11 at that time, just me and him combined. Then we had Krista, who's now 6.5. And then we had Isabella. And then we had Christopher. And then we had Lily. And Lily was our preemie. So she was born at 27 weeks and 4 days. And she was in the NICU for about almost 3 months. It was 11 and a half weeks. And then we had Heavenly, and then we had Alicia, and then we now have Briella. I've always loved children. I've always taken care of a lot of kids, even from when I was younger. I'd be the babysitter, of all the parents that were partying or whatever. And I would have a whole bunch of kids. I was really just thinking the other day, honest to God, I was in the car, thinking this is probably the best time of my life, because for the most part, all of our kids are in the house. And here pretty soon, I won't be able to say that anymore. In our minds, we're raising entrepreneurs and businessmen and women, or, stay-at-home moms that are going to raise the next generation. We feel like we're really blessed with the ability to raise them and kind of steward them. We are blessing society with hardworking individuals. And so we feel like we're giving, we're not taking. We're not, taking from all the taxpayers or adding more problems to society. It's more of we are raising people that are going to then turn around and bless everybody that they encounter. We have kind of called it perfectly blended family, because even though we're so far from imperfect, taking a story from his background and my story from my background, and then everything it takes to run the family, and the fact that we have, he's got kids from different moms, and I got kids from different dads. This is a blessing to us. Our view of it is that it's perfect in every way, shape, or form, with the flaws and all.